When you're a guy in our position, you're going to face so much opposition. You're going to face so much resistance when it comes to trying to do the things that you truly love in life and trying to get that life that you really want. When you're one of the leftover men or one of the undesirables, you're going to go through all types of trials and tribulations in life. And it's going to feel like something is targeting you because it is. This whole world and this whole construct that we find ourselves trapped in, and every single day we have to endure. We have to endure psychological issues, psychological torment. We have to endure watching other people get the things that we can only dream about. They wonder why a lot of guys isolate. They stay in their rooms all day. They don't want to work traditional 9 to 5s because the 9 to 5s is it's as hostile as a battlefield. And a lot of men, they kind of just lock themselves in their room and they play video games. They get addicted to weed. They get addicted to, sexual activity and sexual alleviations that doesn't involve a female. If it involves a female, it's an escort of some sort. And it becomes a brutal cycle. We all need some type of soul rejuvenation. We all need some type of hope in this world, but there's no hope really. When you're a man in this world and you're in our position, you don't owe anybody any explanations. You don't owe anybody any types of critical analyzation or examination of your life. They're going to look at you and judge regardless. You can have the car, you can have the apartment or the house, you can have a little bit of the money, and they're still going to judge you on something. They're going to find some type of flaw within you, but you have to ignore that. Because guys like us, man, we're just going to have to do what we can to keep our minds right. Do what we can to just not go ER and just lose our minds and go crazy. This whole world wants us to be obliterated. They want us to be invisible, but also to be utilized as their pawns. When you're a rejected man that doesn't get a lot of females or you're economically unstable, the world's going to paint a target on your back automatically, and they're going to expect you to follow their rules and regulations and to follow what they say. This is why when you're somebody that sees the system for what it is, a loose farming, soul-sucking, evil system, evil empire, everybody calls you crazy. They call you lazy because you don't want to work at some bullshit 9 to 5. You much rather do something more entrepreneurial, make money online and do that. But this whole world, it's going to be against you because they don't want you free. If you notice, all the people that are happy or quote unquote seem like they're happy, they have a significant other in their life. They have a job that they really wanted to do. They have some type of thing or ability that you can only dream of or imagine. And you look at some of these people, they look the part. They have the family, they have the connections, they have everything you can only imagine, everything you can only dream. And the world seems like it bends to their will. Whenever you try to build something up, whenever you try to do something and follow your own path, it seems to collapse. And when you're a guy like this and people see that you're in a weakened position, it's like a shark smelling blood in the water. They're going to come for you. They're going to try to cause problems with you at your job, problems with you at the grocery store. Your next door neighbors may try to cause problems with you. Hell, your brother, your sister, or other family members may try to cause problems with you just because, And you start to think, man, what is it? What's really going on in this world? Who's really governing this? Where do we find ourselves in where every single day is like just this sick, twisted misery? This doesn't feel right, man. Something is off. I feel like there's some type of civil war that's going to be coming, in America, or some type of revolution where it's going to be the rejected versus the accepted. Those who see the system for what it is, and those that need the system to thrive so they can survive and stay alive. Those that's going to protect the system, they're going to protect this wage cage type of subservience, while others want to see it for what it is and say, hell no. This system is designed to break you, man. It's designed to make you feel low. It's designed to make you feel like you're nothing. But I thought of something. If we're truly nothing, why does this evil God has to utilize all these twisted tactics, you know, lying to us, having these different religions? Wouldn't a real God come out of nowhere and tell you what's the right religion? And then you find out that all these religions are related to the demiurge, all of them. Whether you're a Muslim, whether you're in Buddha, whether you're in Christianity, it doesn't matter. Ultimately, the God of this world wants us to suffer, because when we suffer, we produce a thing called loosh. And loosh energy is what happens when you're in a negative emotional frequency, a negative emotional state. And that loosh is harvested by these evil beings. And they take that loosh energy and they use it to help their own, critical lifespans, and to create new worlds and dimensions to imprison us. When you pass away, it's not over. Once you leave this mortal coil and this mortal flesh, there's going to be more hell to pay. Do you really think that you're going to live a life of hell and agony and pain, and then you're just going to magically disappear into out of existence, and all that pain is just going to go away forever? No. This evil being is going to grab your soul and try to trap it again, try to loose farm it again, or send you to a show, or send you to a bottom. I don't know, man. It's one of those things you think about all the time. Why do we have to fight in this world? How come things couldn't just be easy? Why is everything so hard? It's hard to get a job. Then once you get a job, it's hard to keep money. It's hard to get a girlfriend. It's hard to get love. It's hard to get acceptance. But it's easy to get rejection. It's easy to do the wrong things. Quote unquote, the wrong things. You ever notice that? How it's so easy to fall into a trap. It's so easy to fall into poverty. It's so easy to be destroyed. But it's so hard to do or to get the right things in life. That girl that you always wanted, it's like almost impossible for you to have her. But for Chad and Tyrone, it's like very, very easy mode. It's like, and I wonder about that, man. What if I had the power to be a Chad or a Tyrone? What if I had the power to actually live life how I always wanted to live it, and have all my dreams and ambitions secured? I always wanted to be successful. I never wanted to be in this position where I'm economically destabilized. And having talent without having connections means nothing, it seems. But you still got to try to build something up from scratch. And even then, success is not guaranteed. Success, man, for some people, especially when it comes to women, is just something that's like an impossible fantasy. You have to go through so much trauma, so much drama, so much hell to prevail. And then when you have life as horrible as our life, it's brutal. And I was watching Savvy Guy, and Savvy Guy was saying some interesting crap. Savvy Guy was saying he was saying some real shit. Savvy Guy was saying if you're a brother, your life is just going to be miserable. And he was right. Think about it. I'm a brother. My life was already kind of messed up, right? I start making little videos on the internet. Next thing you know, I get some racist who attach themselves to me, who I don't even know who these people really even are. Next thing you know, they listen to my videos, and they have to listen carefully to my videos. They listen to my videos, and they like it's like they're fans or something. It's weird. It's like they're not like regular subscribers who listen to watch my video and then go on about their business. These people watch my video, they listen to what I'm saying, they take notes, then they end up doxing you, getting you kicked out. I don't know how these people are able to do that. Honestly, it's just like, damn, do you have that much time on your hands? But if I was a different skin color configuration, these people wouldn't even give a fuck. Because I'm my skin color configuration, it made me a target. And then when you have people around you who don't really defend you, and just, You try to tell them, hey man, there's people that's trolling and doing crazy stuff online. If I had a stronger foundation, it would have never even affected me. You know, then you got to worry about your grandmother passing away and all these things going on. It's just one hell after another, one thing after another, going through this, going through that, going through this, going through that, going. It's like everywhere I go, man, I always got to be subservient to somebody. I can never just go and just rap and become a millionaire, rap and make beats and become a successful millionaire like Taz Taylor. Why the fuck can I do that? Why the fuck do I have to wage slave? Why can I do what I want with my life? Why do I have to do something that I don't want to do? That right there shows me this life ain't created by a good God. What God's going to force you to do something that you don't want to do? To be around people who hate you and don't like you, they hold something against you. Why would a God allow me to be doxxed and allow those people to get away scot-free? Why? Fucking up my life in real life. Well, I don't even have, I barely had 1,000 subscribers. My last channel, I had 3,000 something subscribers. I'm a nobody, yet those people chose to fuck with me. Why? I don't have anything. I'm nothing. So why would you fuck with somebody like that? It just doesn't make any sense. If I would have never made a YouTube channel, people would have never known who I was. I only made a YouTube channel to express myself because everybody else was doing it. I watched a DBDR. He inspired me. Savvy Guy, Lonely Black Pillar. So many others inspired me. So I thought, hell, I could make a little channel, talk about my life here and there. Then in front of your fucking bitch-ass cousin finds your channel. You know? He got to deal with his own insecurities and his own sexual disruptions, It's like, I don't like, why did that happen? Why? Why? Why do these things happen in our life that's fucked up? And then life doesn't get any better. I deserve to make it as a rapper. The real reason I created my real original channel? So I can build up a fan base and sell my music. This is the point. That's the whole reason why I even started my YouTube channel. I've been rapping for years and haven't get nowhere with it. So I said, fuck it. It's best if I build up a legitimate audience who knows who I am, who knows what I'm about, and then eventually try to sell my music to them because they're gonna be more willing to buy my music, to buy my books, to buy my novels, to buy my beats and support me, rather than just me making random music and just hoping and wishing for the wind. And then it backfires on me. It goes to show you this world is full of shit. And whoever controls this world wants to feed off our loose energy. I never wanted problems with nobody. I always said I'm not trying to internet beef with people. Why would I need the internet beef? All I'm doing is talking about my life. If you don't like me on my channel, why the fuck are you here? Why are you listening to me? Why are you watching me? What are you doing? It makes no sense. If you don't like somebody, why are you coming on their channel? Why? Leave me the hell alone. My channel is just for people that fuck with me, people that like me, people that want to support me. It's not for trolls. It's not for no bitch ass cousins who, you ain't my cousin, you ain't my family, you's a bitch. It's not for that. It's for me to express myself privately. Not for people to sit there and watch my channel and act like they're not. That person is not my family. These people who troll me don't know who I am. They think about how much it has to do, how much it has to take. You have to sit there and watch somebody's channel enough to take what they use and then send it to people and then sit there and lie and say they said they're gonna do this to you and do that to you and do this to you. So why would you do that? What did I do to you? What did I do to you? Nothing. But if I run into you in real life, you ain't gonna do a damn thing. These people are crazy. Who are these people? I'm just a regular, I'm not even famous. I'm not even rich. I'm homeless. I don't have nowhere to go. I gotta deal with bullshit every fucking day. I'm not rich. I'm not famous. I'm just a regular person. Why are people trying to fuck with me? It doesn't make any sense. Becoming a target in this world for nothing. For years, I was trying to get a fan base from rapping. For years, I tried multiple chopper YouTube channels, and none of them took off besides me talking about my life. This is the first time that I ever had people actually give a fuck about me. You know, like my videos, comment on my videos, say my videos help them, say they love my videos, and then all it comes with fucking troll. And what's crazy is I don't get the normal trolls. I get people that sit there, they do all this reverse imaging, they take your face, they do this, they find out who your family is, they get you doxxed, they get you trolled. It's like they sit there and they listen to everything you say in your video, and then tell the people in your family. It's just they make it seem like it's from you, and it's just like, what the fuck? It's one thing when you show somebody, you call them the N-word, and then you move on about your day. But it's another thing when you watch somebody's videos and get obsessed with them. You get fixated with them, you know? And start learning everything. It's like, what the? It's like, I've become like a celebrity to these people. It's fucking weird. I've never had this much attention on me. All I'm doing is talking on a fucking phone. You know? I'm not doing nothing special. You can do this. Anybody can do what I'm doing. You know? What makes me so fucking special? And I can't even talk loud. And that's why I talk in this whisper in this voice. I can't talk loud where I'm at, you know? So when you're a guy like this, man, you get targeted for nothing. You get targeted for no reason. You get targeted because people think they can just fuck with you, you know? They get a kick out of it. They get a high out of it. This goes for everywhere in your life. When you're a rejected man, everybody kicks you around like an empty soda can. You know, and there's no type of people that's going to help you. There's nobody that's going to feel for you. There's nobody that's going to have your back. Everybody's against you. Everybody wants to fuck with you. Everybody wants to bother you. And you don't bother nobody. You just mind your business and you just make videos. How out of all the millions of people, I managed to attract trolls who are this obsessive. I managed to have a bitch ass cousin who ain't my cousin, but watch my videos and troll me and shit like that. Why? I could have had, you know, like I could have had so many options. Like what Savvy Guy was saying, when you're a black male, this whole world's against you. That was my seat right there. But yeah, when you're a black male, this whole world's against you. This whole world wants to see you devastated and destroyed, you know? And there's no type of help. Nobody's there to hold your hand. Nobody's there to try to give you a plan. Everybody's there to destroy you. Everybody's there to break you. Everybody's there to make sure that you never become successful, that you never become prolific, never become effective. And we have to deal with this. We have to live with this every single day of our life. And they wonder why some people go ER and pay the price.